Elena here. So while I was at MindValley, I had somebody ask me an amazing question, which is, if Tantra is not about, or tell me something about Tantra that isn't eye-gazing and breath. And I thought that was such a fantastic question, because truly Tantra is about so much more than eye-gazing and breath. And the response is that it's about transmutation. It's about utilizing your sexual energy as a catalyst for transmutation of other energies in your life. So in a sexual realm, we begin by taking that first chakra sexual energy and moving it up to the heart, transmuting that energy into heart love energy, and then sharing from that space, or receiving that heart energy and bringing it down into the genitals and then around and creating these loops. We can do the same thing with other forms of energy. So spaces of fear and contraction, we can utilize that transmutation process once we become familiar with it to transform this space of fear and contraction into a space of expansion, awareness, consciousness, greater spiritual connection, greater sexual connection. And when we do this consciously and as a practice, even within the sexual space. So there's this space where maybe you're in an intimate moment with somebody and you come into this place of contraction, you expand a little bit too much and you come into this place of like, ooh, fear. And then sometimes the tendency is to want to stop, talk it out, hash it out. But when we are able and practiced in this space of transmutation, the space of always transmuting the energy that's happening in our body, we can then begin to move into the space of, oh, I feel fear, and how quickly and how powerfully can you take that fear, use that energy of fear, really harness the intensity of it, and recognize that that's because you're feeling disconnected from your next highest level of potential intimacy, connection, ecstasy, bliss, and begin to shift that. So there's this alchemy that happens within Tantra, and that is the practice of Tantra. Yay. More at joygasm.me.